Hey y'all, it's supper time. Well, it's almost supper time. So we're going to put something in the crock pot. We're doing chicken spaghetti tonight. So what we're doing, I am using 2 chicken breasts. However, you can use 3 or 4 if you want. But when I bought my big thing of chicken breast, we separated it and froze it, and I separated it into 2s. So that's why I'm using 2. So anyways, and we're doing it in the crock pot. So I'm just going to take the chicken breast, and mine is thawed. So I'm just going to put the chicken in the crock pot. And this is what we're going to need for the recipe. However, we're not going to put everything in it right now. We're just going to put in 2 cans of cream of chicken. We're going to go ahead and put those in. Wow, that came out super smooth. And this one ain't. Oh, there we go. Got 2 cans of cream of chicken. I'll get the rest of that out in a minute. We're going to do 1 can of Rotel. I have no idea why this is name brand. I have no idea. But 1 can of undrained Rotel. Normally, I probably would have cut up an onion and probably even a pepper, but that's not in the cards today, so I'm just going to use some minced onion. And you don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can chop up onion if you want. You can do whatever. You can probably put some jalapeno in it too if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and put in some minced garlic. And do this per your family's preferences. I tend to use garlic in just about everything. So I'm not sure what happened to my spoon. I don't know if I can do this without a lot of juice. But anyways, we're going to do about a tablespoon. So I've already used it. I don't need a tablespoon no more. So anyways, and then I'm just going to put in some seasonings. And we use salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and we use Kinders. I use Kinders in almost everything. Usually the all-purpose or the roasted vegetable. I use that in most everything. And I love to use Slap Your Mama. And those are the seasonings I'm going to be using in this. So here is the Kinders all-purpose. And I'm not going to use any measurements. I'm going to season it until what I think that it looks pretty. And that's how I usually season things. So there's that. And then I'm not going to put salt in this one because there's some salt in and everything else. So I'm going to put some garlic powder. And, and I also do paprika in a lot of stuff. I'm not sure what kind of taste that it does bring. I know that it is, crushed pepper or whatever people say. I have no earthly idea if that's the truth. I just know that it gives things some color. So, that's that. So, I'm just going to, that's all I'm going to put in it right now, is the chicken, the cream of chicken, the Rotel, and the minced garlic, and then the seasonings. And actually, I'm not going to stir it up. I'm just going to put it on low and put the lid on it. And what is that? Anyways, I'm going to let it go for about 4 hours. And then I'm going to come back and do the rest of it, which will include some sour cream, about 1/4 of a cup. And then some cheese. And I'm going to go ahead and boil some pasta on the stovetop. And you can use whatever pasta, the recipe that I'm sort of going by, which I will tag the creator. I hope I remember to tag the creator. But anyways, he used regular spaghetti. You can use regular spaghetti if you want to. I don't have any of that, so I'm going to use rotini. That's what I'm going to be using. Just use about a pound. Okay, this just seems more than a pound, but whatever. Anyways, so we're going to be using sour cream, cheese, and already cooked rotini when we come back. And that'll be in about 4 hours. So we're going to let this do what it's supposed to do. We'll see you then. All right, y'all. We are back. The chicken is done and all that is in the crock pot. So now we're just going to get the chicken out. And remember, we done 2 breasts. And you can get it out and do, oopsie daisy. You can do this however you want. You can shred it, you can cube it, you can slice it. You can do that, you can do it however, oopsie daisy, shoot. You can do it however you want to. I'm just going to shred it like this. And then put it back in the crock pot, along with the sour cream and the cheese. And I've got some garlic bread over there, and I've got it preheated to 425. And wonder why it's scooting around. Oh, I've got the rubber. The rubber's come off. Oh man, the rubber's come off. Anyways, let me figure out how to do this then. But anyways, and then I'm going to get some salad out of the fridge, just a bag of salad for the side. So let me get this shredded, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, got the chicken shredded and put in here, and I went ahead and dumped the noodles in here, the pasta, and again, it's already cooked and drained, and so I just dumped that in. So now we're going to do the sour cream. And I think it said about 1/4 of a cup. But I'm going to put whatever I have left in here. And probably just a little bit more out of a new tub. Maybe just another spoonful. Yeah, that should be... yeah, maybe just... yeah, that should be good. That should be good enough right there. And then cheese. And I'm pretty sure the recipe said 16 ounces. I've got a big bag, so I'm just going to throw in what I think looks right. And you can use whatever cheese you want. I'm not, I can't remember what the recipe said to use, but I'm just using a Fiesta blend. What is this? Mexican style? Yeah, like the Fiesta blend. So, but you can use just plain cheddar. You can use just whatever that you all like. And then just mix everything up. Let's see. Make sure to get down. This gets heavy, don't it? Look how cheesy it's getting. All right. I believe I have enough cheese in there. Look at it. Can you see? I don't know if you can see or not. I don't know if this light works. Looks like we're going to have to charge it. But anyways, look how cheesy that is. Oh my gosh. Look how cheesy that is. Wow. Oh, I wish I liked Rotel. I wonder if I can pick through that. Anyways, all right, so there, that's what it looks like. And this is done. You might want to wait, I don't know, 5 minutes or so it can just all blend in together. But when I get it all plated up, I'll show it to you. All right, y'all, we're back. Here's the plate I made my husband. Here's his salad and garlic bread. This is just regular garlic bread that you get in the freezer section. And then here is the chicken spaghetti, although I used rotini, but whatever. And I will tag the creator that I used his recipe below. So again, if y'all have any prayer requests, please let me know. I'll be happy to pray for you. Y'all have a good evening, and God bless.